Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Pathfinder. Tonight is going to be, I think, one of the last of our interlude sessions. I think after this one we have two more. This is going to be a diplomatic mission between a few of our players and a group of Troglodytes. So some off-camera role-playing happened, and Bouda blindsmith has come into possession of, or, well, would be coming into possession of a copper mine. Or bronze mine, rather, tin and copper. But a group of Troglodytes has forced its way in past its previous tenant, Talion Willowbrook. I believe that's his last name. But yeah, so once again, this is a homebrew game in a homebrew world with homebrew rules. If anything strikes out to you as not rules as written, it's probably because it's not. Once again, I really, really appreciate all of you for being here and all of you for watching our content. I've been getting a steady number of new subscribers and new viewers, and I really, really appreciate it. These last few months have been kind of some of the most wonderful ones of my life, and I just really, really appreciate all that you guys do and all that you guys, and everything you guys kind of being here. It makes it a lot. It makes it very, very fun for me to be able to get up and do these games. So without further ado, and without any more gilding the lily, as it is called, I will be bringing us back over to our players. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome back to the table. So we're probably gonna skip past the introduction stage, as you guys, player-wise, have kind of all introduced yourselves at least 21 times in this series. Because I do believe at least one of you has played in every game, on the channel. At least in the Westmarch campaign. I will have you go around and introduce your characters again, because y'all are all playing your secondary characters. So we're gonna start with Claire. Why don't you introduce your character, please?
Howdy. I have played Bouda once before, but that was a little while back. It was the quest where we went to go maybe beat up some lizard folk and ended up helping them against some undead, killing the zombie of the vice governor by turning him into pretty rocks, and just kind of telling the lizard folk to, hey, give us the weapons you took back, and bye. And
give us what you stole and fuck off.
Yeah, and Bouda has since kind of figured, okay, maybe we need more diplomacy-minded folks, and is planning to go visit the Duragar on invitation in, was it Emberhaven?
It is Emberhaven, yes.
Yeah. But as a bit of practice, I guess, she now needs to go see if she can get back the tin and copper mine staked by her new apprentice, Talion Whistlebrook. Was it Whistlebrook?
It is Whistlebrook, yeah.
Whistlebrook. Yeah. Bouda is a halfling forge priest archetype war priest.
Hell yeah.
And one of the town's blacksmiths. It's getting more.
Yeah.
Every day.
And they all work under Bouda.
Not all of them.
Most of them. I think
They're
there's one so far that doesn't. and that's
Like
bonus.
Remington is, I guess, a gunsmith.
Yeah,
But he's...
Once you came to town, she was like, "Finally, I don't have to make anything else but guns."
Yeah.
Vera's a blacksmith.
Yes, Vera is a blacksmith, but she doesn't technically live in Wreckford.
Do I not live in Wreckford either?
No, Arcadia lives outside of town in the Soulwood, where the mine
I
is.
forgot I don't count.
You're not on the census.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
you live outside of Wreckford. You are just the
no
weirdo
sweat.
that wanders into town every so often.
Yeah.
Haha.
Speaking of that weirdo, why don't you introduce your character for us?
Hi, I play Arcadia the Mire. She's a Minotaur woman. She uses hammers.
I sure do admire her.
Hello.
Take a hero point for that.
Cool. I'll definitely remember I have that.
The equivalent of wrestling a dragon.
Puns. Good puns is the equivalent of wrestling a dragon. You are
I guess
correct.
I gotta do better puns, huh?
And finally, Autumn, why don't you introduce your character for us?
Hi, I'm playing Addie today. Just a little kobold mama with a big heart.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. So we pan in on kind of Arcadia and Addie as they leave Arcadia's mine in the Soulwood, kind of trotting back toward Wreckford. It's early in the morning, I'd say, because typically your home in the mine usually is not quiet until like after like mid morning. The only time you're gonna get time to actually do a proper introduction with Addie and the denizens of the mine would have been like 6-7 o'clock in the morning. But yeah.
I mean, they'd be available whenever, because, like, they all work for Arcadia. She could just tell them that, hey, just...
Well, I mean, technically you've got like, what is it? A group of kobolds, a group of bugbears, a stone giant, and a Duragar all living in kind of the same cave system, and they don't all shush at the same time. The kobolds just don't wake up before noon.
Most of them don't even live near the actual mine, so I don't know, like, if they can all shoot. She's chill.
But yeah, so there's that. And then, so you guys are getting back to Wreckford, because it takes about 2 or 3 hours to get from Arcadia's mine to Wreckford proper. And so you're getting back at around 8-9 o'clock in the morning. Bouda, where are you this morning?
Bouda is sort of on the outer end of town, Wreckford. And she is leading her own work gang in setting the foundations for the town wall.
Okay.
She's got her first apprentice, Gina, serving as kinda, I guess, the foreman, while Bouda is technically the architect and instructor. Talion would probably be doing grunt work.
Okay.
Because Gina's got the seniority by a few days.
Okay. And then also, you were donated 2 NPCs to help work on the wall by the Hall of Blades. Those NPCs being Karkin Call and Winter Brawl Ender.
Oh, my friends!
A lizard folk who had been rescued from the Vine Beasts, and a half-orc who generally gets left behind a lot in Wreckford, so she just kind of does odd jobs around the town. So they are also helping. They are also helping Talion with the grunt work.
Mm-hmm. What's it? Is that all the people I can hire?
I know you can definitely
Right.
hire more people. If you want more, you can hire more.
Yeah.
Let's see who's
For
unhired in the Hall of Blades, shall we?
for an undertaking like that, we needed to we needed to discuss the labor costs total for Bouda, because I know she's gonna be financing it by herself, at least partially.
Well, with the wall construction, when you pitched it to the mayor would have given you money to help with that because that's a town thing.
Mhm.
People
The
that
mayor has deep pockets.
yeah, the mayor has deep. All of them do. They're all ex-adventurers. So people who are not hired currently, there's the half-giant Christmore Gallbreaker. There's Vivian Holloway, who is a
Hallway monitor.
what?
Hallway monitor?
No.
Yeah.
Monitor.
No,
That's
definitely
all.
Hollow Monitor.
There's Tilly Willowborn, Shaira Fellwillow, Shiani Bogrunner, and Aori Breakstead. All of those are unhired NPCs. Like all of them can be hired to help. And total, you're looking at 169 silver pieces for a month's work for all of those characters.
That is so cheap.
Well, they live cheap lives. Like they kind of things in Wreckford don't cost as much for them because they all work for the Hall of Blades. They're kind of taken care of.
They got the veterans discount.
Exactly. But yeah, so these are all the people you can have. The like hill giant, should you hire him, is like working on carrying materials.
Oh, we're hiring anyone who's big. What's it? Arcadia also mentioned offhand. You have half giant assistant and also one who can like use shape earth or something like that.
Yeah. It's
Yes,
a rock giant.
Stone giant, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
She is not a half giant. She is just a stone giant.
Okay, well,
Real big lady.
Yeah.
want to hire her as well.
She's gonna cost like a lot. She
Uh-huh.
is 6 gold a month, which to most people
You
is
say
a
that
lot
that's
of money.
a lot.
Well, to most people that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
To you guys it's not, but to most people, they don't see that much money in their lives.
I also pay her. She works at my money. She's good.
And then Cess, one of the player characters, had offered to make concrete for Bouda, for the wall.
Yeah.
So you also have that.
It's very good. Hooray! Okay, so that's more stuff we should figure out off recording. Besides that, what's it? Arcadia and Addie coming to visit.
Yeah, so essentially, at this point, if you are by the wall, you would see them first. You guys actually see that most of the wall has been torn down. Arcadia, you see your stone giant companion is literally just shearing the wall into pieces at this point.
Hey, Akalea.
And she's kind of waves her hand and goes, hello, as she's breaking more of the old wall down. And then behind her is the hill giant, who is pulling the pieces into like a big fucking wheelbarrow.
We have old wall. I thought you just said we had palisade.
Well, it's like a palisade, but there's stone behind the wood, kind of reinforcing it. Like it's not it's not a good wall, but it's a wall. You can walk just behind it, but there was not much walkway.
I got you.
So they're basically, the two giants are essentially like sweeping it up, and putting what was there into a wheelbarrow to be used for the next construction, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's kind of what you guys see as you approach, is the two giants just like breaking the wall down.
I'm sure that's fine. You gotta make a bigger hole before you do repairs or something.
But yeah, we gotta tear it down so we can. And this is the hill giant. Yeah, we gotta tear it down so we can build the bigger one.
Sick.
Yeah, the big one's gonna be pretty much made completely of stone and concrete.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then why don't you make the big wall on the outside of this wall?
Because we need the space for more stuff. We're also
Sick,
expanding Wreckford.
Sick, cool. I'm here for it.
The farmland area is being expanded by gubernatorial candidate Roven.
Oh. They are not Minotaur, are they?
They are not.
Remember, Minotaur for governor.
Minotaur for governor. You see, your stone giant companion has like a button on her leather armor that says Minotaur for governor.
Yeah!
I think Addie is also wearing a button.
Oh, hell yeah.
So Bouda, you see, the Vera made them. Bouda, you see, Arcadia and Addie approaching.
Yeah, on hearing Arcadia's approach.
Yep.
Hooves.
Yeah, the big clumpers.
Yeah, Bouda ceases whatever she's doing and turns to wave and shout in Arcadia's direction. Ho there! Welcome back to civilization.
Hiya. I'm Arcadia. Are you Bouda? Bouda?
Yeah, at this point, I don't believe they've met.
No, they have.
So.
Oh, when did that? When?
Just like because they've been talking already?
Well, remember we're resetting that scene.
No.
Oh, when?
For me to have hired this giant.
Oh yeah, that's
we
true.
had to talk.
That is true. Yes. Well, the giant does wander from time to time into town, but at the same time, yes. You would have had to.
And literally, the reason Arcadia's here is because Bouda sent a rat asking, "Hey, do you want to help me secure this mine?"
Yeah, because you have the other mine.
Well, in that case, I don't ask if you're Bouda. I know for a fact you're Bouda. You can't trick me. We're here about the.
Why are you saying it like that?
I don't know.
Bouda.
I'm not good at speaking. Yeah, we're here about the quest.
You're adorable, and I love you.
For the viewers, I think it's worth noting that everyone at this table is dating.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't think Bouda's met Addie yet.
No.
Addie is riding Arcadia's shoulders, smelling Arcadia's fur.
Platonically.
What smells of patchouli?
Oh! I smell of patchouli. Hi. Bouda? Hi. I'm Addie.
Hi, nice to meet you. Where'd you find this one, Arcadia?
At a temple, I think. It was a temple to Shalara, yeah?
It was a tomb of the champion of Shalara.
Then a tomb to the champion of Shalara.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Jazz hands. This one's now joining Wreckford.
Okay, more foundlings to the pile. I don't suppose you can't. You fancy carrying stone much, do you?
Me?
Yes.
No. I can carry pebbles.
I can get stuff if you like.
What was that, Holly?
I can carry stone if you'd like.
Well, when you're not busy adventuring, I'd appreciate the aid.
Wonderful.
Anyhow, Talion, over here.
Talion will like wipe his brow and head over to you and go, yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
These here are going to be accompanying us. I suppose that's why you came. To the mine you found, so that we can have a chat with the Troglodytes, see if they're willing to give you back your stake peaceably.
Right. So I may have neglected to mention something when I was speaking with you before about the quest. I had 4 companions with me when I escaped. I don't think they escaped.
You think they're held prisoner or they're dead?
They're either held prisoner or the Troglodytes mentioned something about eating them or feeding them to something.
Ah, lovely.
We should stop that.
How long has it been then?
It's been... So I got back to Wreckford about 5 days ago, so it's been about 6 days.
You're not very good at priorities, are you?
Well, my priority at the time was survival. I was almost captured and murdered, so if my companions are dead, then, well, that's terrible, but, you know, when you're digging out a new mine and adventuring, it's kind of what you do. It's a hazard of the job.
Anyhow, I'm not optimistic, but we'll see if we can find him.
I would appreciate that. And just for the audience, Talion himself is a 6'1" half elf. He's got like a leather vest with like he's almost wearing like a brown and gray version of the warm doublet from Breath of the Wild. If you ever played that.
What are you talking about? Talion is a human Numenorian ranger whose family is dead, and he's very sad about it. And those are his character traits. He has a broken sword, because
for reasons.
I think there's a pill for that.
This, okay, that you can have a hero point for that one.
Yay!
But yeah, this version of Talion carries a warhammer, much like most of the group. Lots of bludgeoning in this particular group.
Hammers are trendy right now.
But yeah, Talion will just kind of go, if we can find him, we can find him. If not, that's gonna really suck for me. But yeah, I'd appreciate if we could look for them.
I figure it will be more a shame for them than you, but I can understand your conscience.
Well, not just my conscience, and he'll kind of take off one of his gloves, and there is a wedding ring on his finger. One of them is my wife.
Oh.
You didn't mention this beforehand.
Nope.
It's been 6 days.
Yes, it has, but my wife is quite capable. She's quite the fighter. Her and her 3 brothers are not her brothers aren't exactly the best of fighters, but my wife's a pretty badass.
Well, damn, that's marital faith.
Yeah, I believe she wouldn't let them kill her. But that's why I came here, looking for someone to help me.
Aye. Very well then. If there's no more, we should get moving.
Yeah. It's about a day's walk to the east, if you'll want to follow me. Who are leaving in charge? Ms. Bouda?
Dina.
Okay. And Gina will kind of trot over and kind of go, "Oh, I get to boss around the giants."
Be nice.
Well, you get to tell them what needs doing and treat them with respect, and maybe not get
Obviously.
squished for it.
Obviously, that one's an actual stone giant. Uh, you see, the stone giant kind of turn around and go, "Yeah, remember that. Every time you go to boss me around, remember, I'm an actual stone giant," she says as she just pulls a boulder out of the earth.
Hard to forget, Acolyte.
She just kind of goes, "Yeah, I know. I'm very hard to forget." She'll put the fucking boulder back. Okay,
Right.
so I will do my best to not let you down, Miss Bouda.
I expect.
mhm.
Didn't bring you on if I didn't think you had any sense.
Thank you. And then Talion will lead you all out of town. I'm not gonna make you guys roll random encounter because it's only a day's travel. And so you guys kind of arrive at the mine with relative ease. It rains a little bit on your way there, but by the time you arrive, you see just outside are a pair of troglodytes who are standing very like sleepily, like leaning on their spears. They don't seem to be aware of your presence because it's the middle of the night and the only light they really have are torches because troglodytes don't have dark vision. But yeah, so if you want to, you can approach either stealthily or you can just kind of go up and talk to them. That's up to you guys.
Addie's gonna
Can't
yell at
stay in
them.
the dark either.
I'm not very stealthy. I
Uh,
can see in the dark, but I'm not very sneaky.
does
There-
does Bouda bring a torch or lantern?
Boda's
Yeah,
blind.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Or-
Boda's
yeah,
Boda's
yeah.
blind. Never mind.
yeah, doesn't need it. 1 sense.
Yep. So it's a so are you guys going in stealthy?
I don't think we can, and also I think Addie would yell at the troglodytes.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Yeah, right?
you can go in stealthy. The troglodytes don't see you. They can't see in the dark, and they've only got about 60 foot of light.
That's. I'm not here to sneak up on them. I'm here to talk to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm disinclined for stealth here.
Okay. So as you kind of approach, the troglodytes will like snap to attention, kind of looking around. Who goes there? What?
But has put aspect of the nightingale on herself.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
what does that do?
Smart.
It's
+2 diplomacy.
+2
Okay.
diplomacy and perform sing. So it's supposed to like transmute your voice to be nicer.
Okay.
Boda could use it.
So to the troglodytes, Bouda is going to sound more intimidating because that is kind
Ow!
of, did you say how?
I said ow.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
wait, why intimidating?
Because that is what they see as good. If you are the strongest, you are the best. That's kind of how their society works.
Hell yeah, glad you brought me along then.
In their society, it's about they're not afraid of you, but they respect you more if you sound. I guess it's less intimidating and more confident. Like if you, that's kind of how they see things. If you can confidently back up your bullshit, that's how they, that's how their leaders become leaders. It's kind of how I speak every day.
All right. So Boda was assuming she'd take the forward, but Autumn,
Yeah.
you're saying that Addie's going to shout at them?
Yeah. Okay. Hey! We gotta talk.
Why, little lizard?
Because you're being bad.
No. No, we're guarding the entrance.
Yeah.
We're doing what told.
Yeah, can you take us in and we talk?
Why?
All right,
Uh,
then. Bouda's gonna. Are you reading, Arcadia? Are you on
Yes.
are you on foot?
Yes, always
Arcadia
right,
has a
Arcadia's
special
shoulders.
harness, but you don't have to be on it because you're so lightweight.
Talion will be in the back behind everyone.
Mm-hmm. What's it? Well, maybe let's start with some actual conversational pleasantries. Greetings, I am Bouda, and from the settlement nearby, Wreckford.
You were all the soft skins from, yes?
Aye.
No. Oh, right.
Lit- Why is everyone so? And then he realized he was gonna say, "Is everyone so little?" Because it's Boda and the fucking and the kobold speaking. And then he looks dead at Arcadia and goes, "That answer question.
So,
Why are you here, soft skin?"
So,
so
sorry, my brain is blinking. I haven't had a hard week. It's fine.
y'all pilfered the mine, from what I understand.
I can't hear you very well.
Did they pilfer the mine? Is that what this is about?
So
Like they stole
basically,
this stuff?
what they did was Talion was living in this mine, and they forced him out and captured his
Yeah.
teammates.
That's not very nice at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've come to see if you would peaceably relieve the stake of this young man.
And Talion will kind of step forward. Oh, that one. We need mine. He finds somewhere else to live.
Well, we're also in need of materials.
Oh, we no need the materials. We need pond inside mine.
Oh,
And what is the pond for?
Pond for Naga. Big lady.
I see. I believe we have some large women aficionados in our group. This bodes well.
Naga and Troglodyte forced out of swamp. We need new
So-
place to house Naga. Thus, we force him out of mine.
what kicked you out of this swamp?
Zombies. Big, moaning bastards.
You said zombies?
Yes, zombies.
Ah,
Would you prefer to return?
If option, yeah, absolutely.
that sounds appealing to me.
Well
I'm
then,
down for that.
perhaps speak to your mistress and give her our offer that we will go in your stead to drive out the undead, as is my charge either way. And perhaps we might also secure prisoners you've taken.
Oh, you mean
Also of this
dwarves?
of this man's party.
Yes, you mean the dwarves.
I suppose. I've gotten a very sparing description.
Yeah, that one was with a bunch of the shorter ones. We have, Big Lady has them mining for us.
Okay. Oh,
We have them dig up material, make us better weapon. And he'll kind of show his spear, and it's got a bronze spear tip on it, which normally the Troglodyte tribes have like weapons made of like bone and reed and like wood. They're not usually ones for forging.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, it's good to know they're alive. And would you release them from their bondage?
That up to shaman. I can bring you in to speak to Shaman.
Is the shaman the Naga or a different person?
The Shaman is Big Lady's voice. Big Lady doesn't speak to Troglodyte. Only to Shaman.
I see.
Is this a Cassiopeia cleric kind of situation? Can I roll like knowledge religion?
You can roll knowledge religion, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm actually kind of good at that. Never mind, 10.
You have no fucking idea.
Cool.
Suppose I could also.
You could.
I am a lizard folk shaman. I should also roll.
25.
Yeah.
25.
Ordinary.
It sounds similar to kind of the way Cassiopeia, the goddess of creation, speaks to her clerics, but you can't be sure without interacting with the shaman, but this sounds really close. If it's
specifically,
Mhm.
specifically Cassiopeia does not speak to mortals directly, but speaks to clergy who then speak to.
Yeah, typically.
people.
In
Okay.
Montalibe, she, even though she lives there, she typically will not come out of the palace because of incidents that have happened in the past.
Understandable.
She is one of the few gods that have been attacked on multiple occasions.
God agoraphobia.
Yeah, exactly. But if this is not Cassiopeia, it's likely a cult. From the 25 that you rolled. That's kind of what you can surmise. If this isn't Cassiopeia, this is a cult to whatever Naga is here.
Yeah,
So-
clearly they've got their own
so-
thing.
So the shaman is either like some kind of cleric or some kind of false prophet situation.
Yeah. So you want talk shaman, or I bring him out here, or what do you want to do?
We should speak to the shaman.
Alright, follow me. And he will lead you inside the mines. And I will actually bring you over to the mine. Let me bring that up on the OBS. Alright, there we go. But yeah, you guys are able to, you are able to, kind of, within the mine, you see, kind of the little blue kobold skitter off, the little blue troglodyte kind of skitter off and return with a copper scaled troglodyte. This one, wearing like, bronze breastplate and a long flowing red cloak.
Oh, we
Mhm.
match.
Hello, what do I have, what occasion do I have to greet you folk? Ah, you bring back the miner's husband, I see. You come to ransom him?
No, actually, we would like if you would. Well, we've heard your plight that you've been driven out of your swamp home, and we are equipped to fight the undead. So, I've come with the offer. Were we to clear out your home, you might leave the mine to us and also release the miners from their bondage.
I will counter your offer. We will not leave the mine. It has now become more precious to us. But I will offer you the ability to buy back the freedom of the miners, since my men can now mine more freely with the dwarves having taught them.
No. No, we always do this. We do some heinous act and it provokes big softskins to come and kill us all. You have to stop.
Now, Little one, your tribe and my tribe, not same. Your people often do this. We need the mine. We will give the miners back unharmed, should our price be matched. We will supply reward for our swamp being cleared. The Lady Naga would like to return to her home. I, on the other hand, have more investment in this mine.
And he just looks at Bouda.
What investment is that? If it's not the Naga.
He will gesture to his armor and he goes, "You know how hard it is for me, as a leader, to get armor like this when gold is so hard to come by for my people? If we get gold or even silver, our gold and silver is pillaged by stronger lizards in the swamps. If I were to have equipment for my people, we could defend ourselves against the lizard folk. Often they raid our villages as they have raided yours."
Mm.
We would make an alliance with you. I, as a leader, have priority for my people. I have no qualm with you, but if I can get gold to buy the protection of your people, your adventurers from your settlement, I've seen them in the woods, I've seen them in the forests, I've seen them fight massive monsters. If I had gold, I could buy the services.
Would you still then be interested in working the mine?
Of course. This bronze is good for making armor and weaponry. And he'll pull out a bastard sword. Do you see this? The little one with the small beard made this sword for me. And he'll flip it, and it is a beautiful blade. I gave him coppers. He made this sword. We do not make them work with no pay. We just don't let them leave.
Ugh.
Aye, that's quite generous of you.
If you're trying to make an alliance, I don't suggest ransoming their people, though. Doesn't sound like it behooves friendliness.
How else I make the gold? I could sell you the bronze.
By doing that, yeah. That'll
But
running a mine.
You have iron. Especially you. And he'll point at Arcadia. I am well informed. I watch the forests. You work the big mine.
Sure do.
Why would you need bronze if you have iron?
I sell iron. Like, that's how I get money. Why don't you sell bronze and get money that way?
Would
And then you can
buy
buy,
it?
like, actually good equipment. Yeah, sure. I wouldn't necessarily, but, like, the people that, like, do blacksmithing stuff, my wife, they probably would, yeah.
Bronze is also good against, like, demons and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've only ever fought one demon, so, meh.
Would that be a deal you would be willing to make? Little one? And he's
What
talking
about
to Bouda
Talion?
specifically.
Yeah, but I wants to ask Talion.
Talion just kind of goes, if we have a place where we can go that is safe, my family and I, then as long as they are unharmed, I don't mind leaving the mine.
You would be quite welcome in Wreckford.
Well, so long as I know that my family is safe, we will leave.
We might then be able to treat you as clients, aye.
You will buy or deposit if the dwarves live unharmed.
Sorry, is he off? He wants to keep working the mine, or he wants to sell it to
He
me?
wants to keep working the mine, but he wants to sell you the ore that they've dug up.
Okay. Yes.
Good.
I would be interested in the material.
And he gestures his hand, and this one will disappear into the mine. And a few minutes later, he'll come back with one of the dwarves. And Talion just kind of goes, "Ah, Millie's alive. Wonderful. Oh, this is the dwarf wife. She is alive, as are her brothers. You see now, I keep my end of bargain, you keep yours. We do not have to fight for mine, and you will clear out swamp, yes?
Aye.
Wonderful. That is all I need. That is all I need know. If you clear out swamp of undead, we can return Lady Naga to her proper place.
Then, for supplying the raw materials, you would have both access to Wreckford as a market and its further manufactured goods.
Good. Then we have an alliance.
Well, matters of alliance are, I suppose, if I'm a diplomat, I'm charged to make that kind of thing.
Yeah, that is
I am an
your
envoy.
job.
Seeing as it is technically in my authority to grant such, yes.
He will hold out a scaled hand and kind of, you shake.
Do Troglodytes value written contract?
No. It's all verbal.
Okay.
Troglodytes
yeah.
can't write. They don't have a writing system.
She shakes on that.
He'll nod and go, my word is my bond. I will not break it. I expect you to do the same.
My word is my bond. I will not break mine.
You see 3 other fucking dwarves make their way out. Well, Bouda doesn't see this, but everybody else does.
Here's.
Yeah, Bouda hears the pattering of leather boots on stone as 3 more dwarves come up. Oh, Talion, it took you long enough, my love. I had to find people stronger than me to come back and help. Well, looks like you did it. I'm Millie Danderfoot, at your service.
Good to meet you, Millie. Bouda will shake her hand. One question.
Yes.
Is your husband the sort, when he's done something wrong, to wait until the last possible moment to tell anyone?
Abso-fucking-lutely he is.
Well, I can't rightly just send you away. That's a habit we'll have to train out of you if you're going to be under my tutelage.
Oh, what do you do?
I'm an enchanter and a smith.
Oh, wonderful.
Of both weapons and armor.
We'll get along just fine, so am I. My brothers and I, well, I'm more of a miner, whereas my brother Alex, the one with the chin strap, and she'll gesture, not realizing Bouda is blind, gesture over to the one holding the lantern. He's our smith. He's not great, but he's adequate at it. I assume you're much better from the look of your equipment.
Aye, I was trained in Hammerholm. And
yes.
now run my own store. Either way, Wreckford is in need of both new blood and, more desperately, craftspeople. So, it would be good to have more people of the trades living there.
we of Clan Danderfoot are in your debt, so it is within our power to work under your service. You have our word that we will give you all we can.
You are in no debt to me.
Well,
I am merely doing what is right by my charge.
you saved
You
what?
all that you owe me
Mhm.
is good neighborliness. Beyond that, I bid you take your freedom and make the most of it.
Well, for one, you saved me idiot husband, and for two, you saved me life. So, if I believe, by the laws of my people, technically I owe you a life debt, but instead, what I will say is, if you don't mind, I'll work under you. How's
You'll
that
work
sound?
for pay, fair pay.
Obviously, I don't expect to work for free.
Very good then.
Wonderful. Me and the rest of me boys will head back to Wreckford. Which direction is that? That would be east. East of where you were.
I don't know if it's sundown. So Bouda couldn't feel the sun anymore.
That way.
Just Arcadia, that way. Right.
Wrong. Absolutely wrong direction.
Right. That's a big lady you've got there.
Hi.
Hello.
This ain't even the biggest woman we've got in record. Are you also a large woman aficionado?
I am. Technically, and she'll smash her fists together and grow about 3 feet.
Hey,
Technically,
nice.
I am a big lady most of the time. This is the fact that she is half Duragar and she can cast Enlarge Person.
Hell yeah.
My brothers didn't get the ability to enlarge themselves, but I, on the other hand, did. So we'll head on that way then, and you folk can head on wherever you're planning on going.
Into the swamps, it seems.
I see.
Bouda will turn to the shaman. I did not get a name from you, I don't believe.
My name is Swiftfang.
Might you, Swiftfang, offer us a guide into the swamp to show us where are these undead that need killing are? Well, re-deading.
Well, I only have, I think, 7 of my tribe left. I do not have any I am willing to spare.
Real quick question. Is this a knoll?
Troglodyte.
Yeah, this is a troglodyte.
Do you have any relation to the war boss Swiftfang?
He uses same name as me, but we do not. I do not know him. I know him to be a coward.
Fair enough.
Why? Have you any relation to Swiftfang the Knoll?
No relation, but I know who they are. They've declared war kind of situation.
That does not sound like Swiftfang. He is coward. Often seen hiding and slinking in shadow. If he declare war, something is off.
Would he do so with the gnolls of the area behind his back?
No, even then. Also, how he get in charge of tribes? He weak. Last I hear, he dead.
That's a good question.
He's listed as the Undying, I do believe. So maybe he has had some sort of undeadness happen. I didn't do a good sentence there, but you know what I mean.
Perhaps. You're not wrong, big lady. maybe something make him reanimate. But I know I've fought him. We are weakest tribe amongst those out here. Even the kobolds can defeat us. And often kobolds without a dragon are, no offense, little one, but easily overtaken.
Yeah, I am aware.
Pat, pat.
But even then, we cannot defeat kobold tribes. And we defeat Swiftfang and his troops. If he declare war and has all of tribes behind him, something is very wrong. If you like, I can scout, find out for you.
Well, that would be the first benefit of an alliance. How did you hear that he died? What were the circumstances?
A group of adventurers. One of them could turn into a bat. Killed him on the road.
That
That
is that
actually
Tyrion then?
Yeah, that would be Tyrion.
So, members of our ranks have already dealt with him once.
From what I remember, yes.
I wonder if this means of returning to life has had to change, or some other kind of thing using his body.
Or some kind of...
He did
some
die.
kind of...
You good?
Sorry, I was gonna say, or it could also be like some kind of evil patron or some sort of thing like that, trying to sway them to do like war for whatever purpose. I don't know.
I remember he died in the Feywood.
I suppose we'll have much more understanding when we send our demand for rite of combat.
I will give one warning. They call it the Feywood, but it is not the only Vale that is weak there. It is also weak toward the Nine Hells. He could be demonic.
Aye, and that makes bronze more precious.
Does it?
No.
That's an insight check.
Boda's,
3. Make
Boda's honest, yes.
Yeah, I'm talking about Arcadia.
I'm not actually gonna like do a convincing lie. I just wanna have a laugh at it. It's fun.
Yeah, so with an 18 plus 3, so yeah.
Don't even sweat it.
I believe the little one. She does not seem the type to lie.
Arcadia's gonna kind of snicker at that. Like, I'm just having a laugh. It's alright, man.
So, you go to swamp. You purify the waters. I had thought that, your ranks had already gone to clear the undead scourge from the swamps. A group of them passed through days ago, went underground. We dare not go there. The mire there is infected with some form of poison. If you can clear the waters so the Naga may return, you may even find yourselves not having to face the undead scourge that waits below.
Cleansing the water.
Do any of you have purify water by chance?
Like, I believe that's on the cleric spell list, so I would just need another day to prepare it.
Yeah, you guys could. It'll take you a day and a half to get to the swamp anyway, so you'll have time.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you all for your assistance. and I look forward to working with each and every one of you.
Wait, do clerics know all their orisons? I think they do. I just need to double check.
Isn't Bouda a war priest?
They kind of have the same costume as.
Okay.
Can choose and prepare in advance, so I do believe so. Unless you're talking about horizons specifically, or
Number of horizons. Okay. I don't memorize my horizons like an Inquisitor does. Okay. I think that's all we need from. That's all we need from these folks.
Alrighty, give me 1 second to put you on the swamp map.
So we like get a night to prepare.
Yeah, you'd have time to like rest and things.
Okay.
On the way there. Because it's a day and a half's walk. I'm just gonna put you guys on the actual map. Are you bringing along any of the dwarves?
Perhaps just to have them nearby for protection, but I don't think we'd take them into the battle.
Okay. Well, the actual like the Troglodyte essentially said there was a group from Wreckford that already went in because this map was recently used in a different thing, and there is a group from Wreckford already taking care of the undead in the swamp.
like, are they blades or like PC?
They're PCs.
Word.
There's a group of PCs already
That's
doing
Anna's
this.
Group.
Yep.
Was this the Mire Warriors
Yep.
group?
This was the Mire Warriors. The undead invaded the swamp, and the Mire Warriors are that was that quest. See, it all loops together.
Hopefully, we're not interrupting their stuff.
Oh no. You're doing a thing that they physically couldn't. This was going to be a follow-up quest that I had someone else do anyway.
Cool.
Alrighty, so I gotta make sure that you guys can control your characters.
Okay. Gonna do visualization of the mind.
But yeah, I was about to say, what are you guys doing to prepare for the battle ahead? Because there might be one.
Probably just gonna pray, prepare spells, ask for head paths from goddess.
Okay, you are given all of those things.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Bouda will prepare different spells for combat,
Okay.
as well as purify food and drink rather than we'll lose guidance.
Addie also has purify food and drink.
Cool, so we have multiple people who can cleanse the waters.
I can detect the poison. And that's a cantrip for me, so I can just keep throwing that one.
I'm
Just
ready.
gonna double check and see if there is one I can. No. Just gonna grab an image really quickly.
While we are in this area, Arcadia leaves no trail and cannot be tracked.
Yeah, if while I get some setup stuff done, why don't you guys talk in character a little bit? What are you guys kind of talking about on your day's walk to back to the swamp?
Bouda will initiate a conversation with what's it? Addie, actually.
Okay.
Addie, there was a moment where you revealed some rather strong feelings regarding what the Troglodytes were doing.
Yeah.
Holding them in captivity, of course, being itself poorly behavior, but there seemed to be a larger thing bothering you.
I just know of a lot of, like, you know, the weaker folk who live here who like they don't understand that doing bad things will make bad things happen, and they die and nobody cares, and I hate it.
Well, I have met a little one like you who is interested in everyone being friends.
Uh-huh.
Might do you well to meet them.
Yeah, okay. I can meet anyone.
There is a guild of friends, in fact, now. I did not know that friendship was a trade, but I have no power to veto such an organization, so I will merely mind my own business.
That sounds great. I should talk with this. What's their name?
Titchit is the
Titchit.
leader of the Guild of Friends. but it's not like saying Guild of Friends. Sounds fucking ridiculous.
I love this. I love Boda's disdain for that fucking name.
Yeah.
Butter doesn't like William either.
I love that your character does not.
I like making characters
fucking
that don't.
hates your
I like making characters that don't exactly vibe together, except Titchit likes everyone. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a big group like that could do some good. Oh yeah, this is the same map as the Mire Warriors had. Cool.
Yep.
Arcadia going right into the acid.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Arcadia.
acid?
Yeah, that's acid.
Oh, I guess never mind. I thought that was like the regular terrain and we were in the bushes.
Nope, that's acid. That is the tainted
Fair
water.
enough. I guess I'll stay away from there.
That is the tainted water. You guys see that the bog around you as you kind of arrive around sunrise. The bog around you is wrong somehow. Like Arcadia, you're used to being in like poisonous swamps, but this is like wrong. Like something about this place is off. Something is tainting this land.
This place is above regulation poisoned.
Yeah.
Has the mire inspector been about? What's going on here?
These are below regulation standard.
So you're gonna going around an area of water that is like just regular water. This over here on the right is just regular, clean, drinkable water.
Bouda is going to say to the Danderfoots and Talion. I suppose Talion's also a Danderfoot. Please stay back. Of course, defend yourselves if you're approached. I guess Bouda is going to approach the horrible water and begin attempting to purify 5 cubic feet of water per cast.
Okay.
I help with that.
You
That
can
is a
ritual
range of
cast
10
that.
feet.
You can
Well,
ritual cast
It's a
that.
cantrip.
It's an arson,
okay.
so
Oh, right,
Arson.
right.
Can I have a token for Ghost, by the way?
Well, I don't have a token for Ghost yet, so if you can find me a good picture to make a token out of.
Sure, I can do that.
Ghost from Game of Thrones?
No, Ghost alligator.
Hold on, let me see if I can find.
Ghost if
I
he
have.
was a scaly instead of a furry, gotcha.
I'm gonna open up Token Maker because I know that's what you have. You have it's called Stamp or something.
Yeah, I use token stamp.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that real quick.
Okay. So Bouda, as you begin to purify the water, roll perception.
Mm-hmm. $26.
Okay, so you see
What
something.
do my ears and nose gleam?
You can smell something horrid, worse than what you were smelling with the troglodytes. Addie, also roll perception.
Yeah. It's 1d20.
Oh, should I also be doing that?
I mean, you're not over by the water. Okay,
Oh,
Addie,
No worries.
you don't see it until it is too late.
Would you like me to head over? I can give it a gander.
Can
Well,
I hero point the con dump statted kobolds?
yes, you can. You can give Addie your hero points.
Oh,
Oh, okay. It's not a save.
Yep. Well, you can roll. You can re-roll your perception check, because if not, you're gonna have to make a dex save or be
Well,
pulled
if-
into the acid.
If Bouda notices this thing before Addie,
Hmm.
I might just cast Compel Hostility.
Okay.
you want this thing to be angry?
At me.
Oh,
Okay. So it's a will save?
Yep.
Okay. Let me roll a will save for the slod.
Slod.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
these things are whack. They have like color coding and stuff. Like every color has a different meaning or something like
Yeah.
that.
This is a blue slod, aka a slod of chaos.
Oh, hey, I have an aura of chaos. Would it be able to see that?
Yes, it would.
Cool.
I forgot to input the slod's fucking will save.
Oh.
I have to type it manually now.
Would you like me to put an
24.
aura?
24, I believe, saves.
Absolutely.
But Bouda, you were the one that it was closest to, so it is going to come closer to you
All right.
and attempt to, with its 10-foot reach, make a melee claw attack, and then everybody roll initiative.
Yay! It's getting a surprise round.
Yeah, it's getting a surprise round because you guys didn't see it. That's a natural
So-
1, total 21.
Didn't I sense it? on
Yeah.
a 26.
Oh yeah, you did sense it. So yeah. Okay. Never mind. So it didn't ignore that natural one claw attack.
By the way, I sent the token.
Okay. You do have control of your the sheet for him, right?
Yeah.
You can upload the token to the sheet, I do believe.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Whack. Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
I gave everybody the permission to do that. Yeah. So, let me just change the music really quickly so that it's combat music. And then I'm gonna do my little initiative tracker.
I got go.
Wow, you got a croc.
He's an alligator.
Wearing some crocs. What if Addie could ride Ghost?
Addie can ride Ghost.
Ghost is a small creature.
Oh, Addie's also small.
Yeah. That means you're the only creature that can ride Ghost.
Yeah, you can ride Ghost and no one else.
Addie is very small. Holy heck.
Okay, so how many NPCs? I believe there's 6. Okay, so that's a 16 on theirs. All right,
I see 5.
Oh yeah, there's 5. Okay, never mind. So 15. All right, so Arcadia.
Alright. Forgot to roll my
Hi.
initiative.
What was your initiative?
Oh, I forgot to roll that. 1 second. Pow. 3.
Okay.
Ten.
I roll
on Bouda.
separately for Ghost.
No, he'll go on your initiative.
Cool.
Addie.
12.
Bouda.
10.
Okay, and then the Slod is a... Alrighty, so the NPCs will go first. Not particularly listening to Bouda. Millie is going to move right here and kind of ready herself for combat. Alex is going to move here and cast Bless on Bouda, Addie, and Arcadia.
That's a 50-foot radius, right?
Oh, is it? I thought it was just target 3 creatures.
50-foot radius. Oh, caster and all allies within 50 feet burst.
Oh, okay. Then
Center on the caster.
Here. And so
everybody gets.
yeah. So Ghost, Arcadia, and Addie, and then also Alex. All blessed. Oh, and
Bless.
yeah. This one, Dearden is gonna move here and draw his longbow, and this one is gonna move here and begin and turn invisible, and then Talion is gonna move right here and cast guidance on Bouda. So I'm gonna give, or no, that one.
We got a buff squad. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what these guys do. They buff you guys. Next up is the Slod's turn. The Slod is going to attack Bouda with a claw attack. I'm going to take that natural 1 because I already rolled it. It gets 1 more attack. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the attack for the Slod. Does a 25 hit your AC?
Yes.
Okay. Bouda takes a total of 12 points of slashing and chaotic damage. Roll me a will save, please.
Holy shit.
Okay, so Bouda does
Nat
not
20.
immediately go insane. Bouda is a fucking beast, and just shrugs it the fuck off.
So that was 12 damage.
Yeah, 12 total damage. And up next is Addie. Addie.
Okay, just 1 second. I don't really know what I can do here. I don't suppose there's any vegetation that's able to survive that acid.
Not much,
Alright.
but he's also partially on land. Like he's got 1 foot on the land, one foot in the acid.
Alright, I think I have an idea. Just 1 second here. Lasts 1 minute per level, that's 4 minutes. Addie's gonna move over to Arcadia
Hi.
and cast Bull Strength.
Oh, hell yeah.
And say, I didn't know we'd be facing one of these. Please get him.
You got it.
And that's, or I guess, do I know anything about Slot? Can I make a knowledge planes?
Yep, yes,
or...
you can. You can make a knowledge planes check. You can also roll a knowledge local if you've read the bounty board at all.
Oh, no. I rolled a 6.
No, you don't. You don't know anything about Slot.
I knew I should have put a point in there. Okay, that's my turn.
I believe I have the music up a little too loud, so I'll go ahead and turn that down.
You know nothing of Slod.
Okay. So next up is, I believe, Arcadia. No, Bouda.
Is it I was gonna say, like, I rolled really low.
Yeah, Bouda. Sorry, I mixed up Bouda and Arcadia's initiatives.
Bouda.
Okay. First action. Are swift actions half or?
Half, yes. Any swift actions are half.
Okay. Bouda is going to use Sacred Weapon, making her spike chain even better. She's going to add. Let's see. She's going to add shock to it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just make should I bears and turns? Can I knowledge check Slod?
Yes, you may. Knowledge planes.
Okay, is that something we can attempt untrained?
Yes. Ooh, 16. So you would know that the Slod is a fiend. They are evil to the fucking core. They are they are intelligent creatures, but they often will go places where they can lure people in and drag them beneath the water and then consume them. They are mostly just interested in killing other weaker creatures than it, which is a lot of things, but often they can control undead, they can turn other things demonic, they have a lot of different abilities. The blue Slod specifically can turn invisible and shapeshift.
Okay. Okay. Then Bouda is going to next action cast communal protection from evil.
Okay.
Most important thing, everyone gets +2 AC against it.
Hell yeah.
So let me go ahead
Awesome.
and give everybody the little condition marker.
Oh, I'm within reach, so I would need to be casting that defensively.
Yeah, but I'll say you were casting it defensively. That's okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna take any attacks of opportunity right now. Thank you, Huffy. I appreciate that. The
You got
TLDR.
It's also so that I can see it, because, yeah.
Okay. Another swift action. I'm going to fervor.
Okay.
Spend 1 use of fervor, so 2d6 just to heal myself.
Okay.
Back to 40, and then we'll make a spike chain attack.
19 will in fact hit his AC, doing 14 points of damage.
$14 rather than 16.
Yep.
Oh right, and 4 electric.
Oh, okay. So the 16 was just the piercing damage.
The 16, yes, the 16 is
Okay.
just piercing.
So then he would have just taken 16 damage, or actually no, he would have taken 16, 18 damage rather,
All right.
because he has slight resistance to electricity.
All right, that is my turn.
Okay. And next up is Arcadia.
Hell yeah. Step 1, Ghost is going to take a 5-foot step forward and chomp on the leg of this little fella. So for the purposes of grab, are you allowing this type of grapple to happen with this many size category differences? I'm assuming probably not. But I wanna check.
No, he's a small creature against a large creature. He's not going to
Cool.
be able to grapple him.
Cool. Then it's just going to be bites and the trick aid, which will be targeted towards me. When I do my attack, I will get a bonus 2 if these hit, basically.
Okay.
First one,
That's
natural 1. I assume that's a miss. 11, does that one
It's a
hit?
miss.
Actually, that's a 12 technically.
It's a miss.
And a 6. So I assume all of these miss.
Yeah, all of those miss.
Alrighty. In that case, I will now move forward and do my attack.
You gonna charge attack?
I think I could just do a regular one.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I should be alright. Because if I do a charge, I'm going to be shoving this guy into the acid, and we don't really want that right now. I will be hitting with Mountain's Flame, which will be blessed and leaded.
Okay.
22 versus
20
AC.
22 will hit.
That'll be 38 damage.
How much of that is fire and acid?
14 of that is fire and acid.
Okay, so he will take. So he'll take 10 of that damage.
Okay, so DR10, or sorry, DR4 or something like that for.
Yep.
Cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, he has
for next couple.
DR2. He has DR2 for fire and DR2 for acid.
Ah. Well, in that case, the first 3 are fire, and the last one is acid.
Okay, so he takes 13 points or 11 points of that damage.
Okay.
So 24.
Is that 11 plus the 24?
Yeah, plus the 24,
35.
so 35.
Cool. And this will be second hit.
Okay.
37.
Ooh, we critting. Oh no, that's just the damage rolls.
Although, actually,
What is the actual like the natural roll on that?
What's the crit range
19.
on a Warhammer?
Your Warhammer specifically is 18 to 20.
Kick ass, then that is a crit.
Yeah. So go ahead and what's the critical multiplier?
2?
I'm gonna double check that because I don't think that's the case. I think it's 3.
I mean, the damage on this thing is also not standard for a Warhammer, so I don't know.
Let me double check your weapon. Because I know
Yeah,
the
I
Mountain's
would
Flame
think
was
it's
made
super.
to be a badass weapon. Arcadia's sheet is loading very slowly.
Also, you don't necessarily need to give me the extra bonuses, because this is going to hurt either way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, go ahead and roll me your damage. So it's going to take max damage. I'm going to say twice because I do believe your critical multiplier is 3. Max damage twice, and then if you want to keep that rolled damage that is literally max damage, so you just get max damage 3 times.
It's not quite max damage.
It has a crit. It's green.
If you hover over, you can see that it's an 8, an 8, and a 5. So I got 2 of the dice at maximum.
Okay.
But there's also a 5 on there.
But yeah, do you
That's
want to
good.
you want to just keep that roll?
So is that confirmed that it's a times 3? Because
Yeah, it's
no,
a
I don't
times
want to
3.
keep that roll. Cool.
Okay. So you'd roll twice, plus your.
Am I also
you'd roll
multiplying
once,
the? Am I multiplying the fire and acid as well?
Yeah, so you'd get max damage for the fire and acid twice, as well as max damage for the weapon damage twice.
121 damage.
Okay. Why don't? As I thought the slot would be a challenge for you, but
Would you like me to calculate how much the DR is adjusting this for?
Yeah, please and thank you.
You said how much for fire?
It's DR2 for fire, DR2 for acid.
Cool. Then remove 4 from that, so you'll be at 117.
Okay, please describe how you kill my monster. Because it was
Cool.
only at 90 hit points.
So as this log is a little bit distracted by Ghost just kind of gnawing on its ankle and very ineffectively, it looks up to see, like, from the bushes, a minotaur just kind of lunging at its face, bonking it once and, like, just doing regular amounts of damage before, like, getting an upswing and, like, knocking its chin out from its skull kind of situation.
Yeah, y'all hear as its neck breaks. It's got it like I'd like to imagine that it's Arcadia and Bouda hitting this thing at the same time because combat happens within 6 seconds.
Sure.
Whereas Arcadia is knocking the thing's head up, and Bouda like throwing the spiked chain into its neck. That's how I like to imagine it.
Hell yeah.
The two of you being badass at the same time. And so yeah, that's a very, very dead slod. And I don't have a way to show that the water immediately purifies, but you have taken out the thing that was making the water poisonous, and you see as it dies, its body shift from that of a slod to a gnoll to a dragon back to a slod.
Huh. Whack. I wonder if slots are good eating.
I wouldn't try it. You saw what it was swimming in.
I mean, if you dry it out, there's not going to be any acid left over.
Well, it's a good thing that the whole thing about Swift Fang, the dog one, not acting normally was not foreshadowing. It's a good thing that that's the case.
Absolutely not foreshadowing whatsoever.
Get up some slag burgers.
So roll knowledge planes for me, Arcadia.
Sure. Can I venture for any other kind of knowledge?
No.
Oh,
I mean, you
that's,
could do knowledge nature if you wanted.
that's what I can do. Hell yeah, 16. Actually, yeah, that is that's a 18 because I'm in a swamp.
Slod flesh is diseased, and if you eat it, it will
Oh.
fuck you up.
Even if you cook it.
Yeah.
Nah.
It is.
sad.
You're literally eating the flesh of a demon.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
it's just a demon.
However, if you roll knowledge local, you might, as you do know that there's a bounty on the tongue of a slod.
All right, sure. Any of you got a cutting implement? Oh
Yeah.
wait, I got an alligator.
I don't think you want your alligator biting into that thing. This
Yeah,
is no
that's not
longer
a knife.
acid. Yeah, this is no longer
Thank you,
acid.
Eddie. Come here, you can
So
have.
if y'all wanna,
Yeah.
Addie will take great delight in butchering the slod's tongue.
Okay, so you're able to get it. If anyone else would like to harvest any other parts from the slod, its blood is also a valuable alchemical ingredient, as are its claws for forging. The slod's claws can help make enchanted weapons.
Yeah, Addie would know about that.
I use the slot claws.
But yeah, you see these like four dwarves kind of look around like, who are you people?
Do you not know our names?
I mean, I don't know yours. You didn't introduce yourself. I know Bouda.
I'm Arcadia. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Millie Danderfoot.
I like your name.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Addie. Addie will gesture for more uppies.
Yeah,
It's
you're gonna
nice
get
to
up.
meet you, little one. Bouda,
Aye.
do you often fight demons?
No,
So this
but
is
it
just
wouldn't
a
be
one.
my. It wouldn't be my first time. No.
Okay. So you. Is this something we can just expect from the people of Wreckford, just casually fucking murdering demons?
Yes, I
pretty
would
much.
say most of Wreckford's population is not to be trifled with.
Wonderful. Good to know.
This is the second one whose vertebrae I've snapped.
That one scares me. But it's good to know that we'll be in good hands. We shouldn't get kidnapped with folk as strong as you around, I suppose. Shall we head back to let the Troglodytes know that their swamp has been cleared?
Oh, what about the undead?
I believe they said someone else was taking care of that problem, aren't they?
Oh. Yeah, okay, I guess that'd still stand in our, treaty?
If you'd like, little one, you can look around, see if there are any wandering around. Give yourself a quick check.
I'm not very good at looking. That's okay.
Well, that's
Did
all
we
right.
ever meet the Naga, by the way?
You didn't. You didn't get a chance to meet the Naga.
I think I'd like to.
Okay, if you would like, we can go back to the Troglodyte cave.
That's up to the rest of the party as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wonderful.
So I will go ahead and
Go
transfer
say,
you all over.
go say hi. Your pond is no longer.
Poison.
Your pond is no longer chaotic toxic sludge.
Yeah, we'll go back over to the Troglodyte cave. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of get rid of. I believe that Talion would kind of tap Bouda on the shoulder on the day going toward and go, my lady, would you mind if I led my wife and my family back?
Well, if you'd like to travel apart, certainly, I would not mind.
All right, I will see you back at town. And he will head back with the rest of them. Okay, so you guys make it the day and a half travel back to the mine, where the Troglodytes, you see kind of the same two guards kind of this time greet you with more of a sunny disposition. Ah, little one, you come back. Good to see
Hey,
you.
we come with good news.
Fantastic. You want me to go get Shaman?
Aye, but the gist is, this one, points to Arcadia,
Yeah.
has had your problem bunked and butchered. The thing that
Fantastic.
was poison in the water.
Now, was it not undead?
No.
We have exorcised the demon.
Oh, okay. I go get Shaman. And he'll run inside and kind of lead you guys in with him. And the Shaman is kind of waiting at the entrance when you kind of walk into the cave. Hello. How goes the hunt?
Concluded.
Wonderful. What, do you have proof that it is dead? The forces in our pond.
You got a tongue.
Yeah, Arcadia, show the tongue.
Check out this cool tongue.
He'll kind of walk forward and like, you see his hand glow like a bright green. That is the tongue of a slod.
Yeah.
There was a slod in our water.
Yeah, that was what was doing it.
Aye.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, and you hear a rumbling from within the cave, and you see his eyes kind of go wide and turn, like his pupil and his iris disappear, and you hear a voice that is not his own speak through him. Approach the mine's back end. I wish to speak with you.
Ooh, is this the Naga?
Do you ask that in character?
Yeah.
I am the Lady Naga, yes.
Sure, let's meet up. Well, we'll have a little powwow.
I will reveal the way you're supposed to be.
Is this a lady who was named Naga
No.
rather than a lady Naga?
What's this door? Let me in. Rum.
It's not a door. It's a wall.
It looks like a wall. I don't know.
It's a wall.
Goes through the wall. Pajama.
Phenomena.
Do,
Snake.
do, do.
You see another shaman kind of in the room. As you enter, you see a pond full of water and a snake woman. Her head kind of coming up out of the water. Her scales are like a bright blue with a red stripe above the head. And she will look amongst you and go, "Well, if it isn't my heroes. Welcome. I am Estrella."
Nice to meet you, Estrella. I am Arcadia.
It is good to meet you as well. So you have cleared the demon from my pond, yes?
Yeah.
I see. My shamans explained to me that you are trading the kill for a treaty with my people, yes?
Looks to Bouda.
Aye, that's correct.
I see. She will dive under the water and come back up, and she will use her mouth, because she doesn't have arms, to lay a shield at your feet, Bouda.
Alright.
This is my reward for you. And she'll look up and see kind of Ghost moving around. If the little crocodile wishes to get in, or if the little gator wishes to get in the pond, he may do so.
Hell yeah. Swimming around having a good time.
Oh yeah, he's absolutely able to do that. This shield will protect you from chaotic energy. it may come in handy. This is a shield of protection from chaos. Gives you a 20% resistance to chaotic damage. It is statted the same way a heavy metal shield would be, or heavy steel shield.
Sorry, what is it?
It's a heavy steel shield of protection from chaos.
Hey. Yeah, Bouda will take it. Genuflect is the wrong word. Bows her head slightly. I thank you for this gift.
It is more of a reward, but I appreciate your manners. I have not seen anyone willing to parley with my charges. I will convince them to leave the mine. Unless you wish to hire them to work it, I do not think that this place is good for them. There's something cursed beneath it, I believe.
Cursed? Ooh, that sounds interesting.
It can never just be simple, can it?
There's a massive cave system beneath this mine. I hear movement down there all the time.
I see. Your shaman seems quite taken with the opportunities that the materials in this mine offer for tools and equipment, and did seem eager to begin trade talk with Wreckford.
If we have trade with Wreckford, which I can supply the money for, then we won't need the mine. Better it be in the hands of people that are more capable. If we stay here, my charges will die.
Well then, I will leave the convincing the shaman to you. And cool. News for Talion if they wish to work the mine.
Hell yeah.
Which sounds like they do.
Yes, Talion does in fact wish to work the mine.
Wild.
So
We should check out that
I
thing,
will,
though.
I will go ahead and reveal the area with the mine shaft that goes down deeper into the earth.
Was it the totally just a wall?
No. It's down
Oh, okay.
The totally just a wall just leads to some ore deposits.
Ah, cool. You got foliage down here. Fuck yeah.
No, that's copper deposits.
Oh, this is copper?
Yep.
Oh, very oxidized.
Yeah,
very
it's
fresh.
it's very
Yummy.
old. It's a very old mine.
Right on, right on.
But yeah, so down here is an area that goes down deeper into the earth. Arcadia, you would know.
Hi.
You specifically would know that if you if you guys go down there, because you kind of live near it a lot, the
Is it
smell.
the Caves of Calamity?
Yeah, it's the Caves of Calamity.
Yeah!
So it is
Cool.
it is Arcadia's mega dungeon.
Hell yeah.
The noise that she keeps hearing is Arcadia.
Am I the noise, really?
You're the noise that she keeps hearing is combat from that hole.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so this opens the Caves of Calamity up to other adventurers. Should
By
they
the
wish
way,
to head down.
Estrella, that's your name, yes?
Yes.
So my friend and I quite like the swamp that you live in. Would you mind if we visited sometimes and just kind of hang out?
Yes,
We have good barbecues.
That's fine if you'd like.
Wonderful. I just want to make sure that we're not going to get like bitten or something if we go there and are not prepared.
If you run afoul of a snake and get bit, that's not my fault.
Fair enough, but I think getting bit's probably the least of my worries.
Don't piss me off and I won't bite you. That's kind of how it works.
So that's all I gotta do? I'm not gonna say that.
Trust me. And she just kind of go, trust me, you don't want me to bite you.
Yeah, probably not. Ignore me.
Okay, yeah. So that is, you have successfully, talked your way into an alliance with the Troglodytes. I forgot the word diplomacy for a second.
It's a tricky word sometimes.
It really is. How did you like your diplomatic mission to the Troglodyte camp?
It was good. Addie's really relieved with the result.
Yeah. Glad Talian's family is okay. Very little thanks to Talian.
Yeah, Italian did
Fucking
very
A.
little.
Oh yeah, also my wife is like captured or whatever. But don't worry about it. I'm sure she's fine.
Yeah, she's a badass. She'll be fine.
Evidently the case.
But yes, you were able to save Talian's family, procure a bronze mine, and a new entrance to the Caves of Calamity, which will now open that particular area to other adventurers besides just Arcadia.
Hell yeah.
I want to take Addie to the Caves of Calamity. That sounds fun.
Also, Addie leveled up from this adventure.
Yeah.
Bouda, what level are you?
Bouda is level 5.
Yeah, you
Yes,
would
level
also
5.
level up. You would,
Wow.
yeah, because that slod was had Arcadia not been there, that slod probably would have been a little much.
I'm a menace. I kill things.
Yeah.
I was really wanting that to be like, not wanting that. I don't. That makes me sound salty. I really like that you were able to beat the shit out of the slod. I wanted it to be I wanted it to be challenging, but the dice did not. Because had you not critted, it would have been challenging.
Arcadia's so stupid.
Yeah.
Her next two hits would have still done quite a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Arcadia and Sparrow were so broken.
Yeah, now that y'all are up a lot higher. You'll be able to take on the Temple of Utopia soon.
Ooh.
Please.
Yeah.
Also, I'm assuming this is kind of like the downturn, like we can kind of chill out a little bit for session, but I have a thing to bring up to Bouda. My bad. I keep saying it wrong.
Okay. So Bouda, you wanted to do something in character with Bouda. What's up?
Bouda is not at all. Bouda has not achieved peace from material desires, but is a very material person.
Understandable. So about the Emberhaven quest, which I'm assuming is going to be the one that we do next.
Yes, Emberhaven is next. I believe that's
So-
this Sunday.
Have you met Vera, my Duragar wife?
I don't believe so, no.
She's a smith. She works sometimes at the tavern. She's my foreman at the mine. So basically, in Emberhaven, she is royalty, but she's she's been exiled and banished on accusations of, I think, killing the previous monarch.
No, killing her brother who was in line to become
Ah.
monarch.
killing the heir apparent at the time. And then I would like to see if we can get that cleared and like clear her name while we're there. I'm not necessarily going to try to pick a fight, but if something like that does happen, I want to let you know that that is my motivation.
So, you wish to bring a claimant, potentially cause a diplomatic incident, or a political incident within Emberhaven itself.
Claimant is a word I do not know the word meaning of.
You're saying that your wife is of royalty, but has been
Unjustly exiled, basically, on accusations of murder. And I would like to see if we can clear that while we're there, if possible.
Very specifically, fratricide.
I didn't know that was the name for it.
That's the name for murdering your brother, yeah. Fratricide. Because a brotherhood is a fraternity. Yeah.
all right. Well, I suppose we can bring in exile and
I would like to point out that Vera very specifically said she would not step foot in the city again.
Essentially, what all I need to do is to see what I can do to clear her name. She doesn't necessarily have to be there, and in fact, she doesn't want to.
so that is more your problem then. Well,
Yeah,
I
more a
won't
matter
stop
of-
you from talking to a few people then.
Yeah, it's more a matter of I want to honor my wife, if that makes sense.
Aye, that makes a great deal of sense.
Alrighty. Is there anything else y'all want to do before we end session?
You could pet the kobold.
Okay.
Arcadia, why does your fur smell like chocolate? And what else is that?
Hot. Hot and chocolate all together.
Yeah.
Hot cocoa.
Yeah.
Did Gina go drunk with power?
Say what?
Did Gina get drunk with power?
When you return, Gina is hanging upside down by her ankles from a tree. She's only been there for like 5 minutes, but the stone giant will just kind of go, "Your apprentice forgot that she couldn't boss me around, so I put her in that tree in timeout." And when she tried to get down, she got caught. So I'm
Put her in sky jail.
yeah, she set her on top of a tree branch. So I'm gonna give her another minute, and then I'm gonna let her down.
Gina!
Yes. I'm sorry, boss.
I hired you because I thought you had sense.
I do. She wasn't listening.
Wasn't listening to what?
Me asking her very politely, and you see the fucking the stone giant go, "I will put you higher on that tree." Okay, I may have been a little bit of an asshole. I asked her to clear out the rest of the wall when she and the other giant were taking a break. I may or may not have been a little mean about it, and then she put me in a tree.
She denied them their break.
Arcadia's gonna point and laugh.
She tried to deny them their break. You notice that the two giants are in fact eating in front of her,
Yeah.
just to make a point.
Gina, have I ever denied you your breaks?
Well, no. But I wanted it to be done before you got back.
Oh, well, I suppose we can if we hurry, we can probably get the entire thing done before the Null invasion. Don't be ridiculous.
You see the stone giant reach up and grab her and put her back on the ground.
You want help with the demolition?
Yeah,
That part I can do.
that would be nice. She'll point over to. It's basically just like a single tower of the wall left, like this little wooden tower. That's all we got. That's all we got to knock down.
Smash.
I'm gonna ball rush the tower.
Yeah, you absolutely can. You can just smash right through it like it was balsa wood.
Fucking Kool-Aid man, that shit.
Yeah. But yeah, you're able to knock it straight down. You notice when you knock it down, a piece of it goes through the mayor's window. And she's just like, what the fuck? She just pokes her head out and goes, oh, it's you.
It's me again.
Hello, Arcadia.
Sup? I have an alligator now.
Oh, great. You can be more of a menace.
Arcadia, can you take me over there?
Yeah,
I want to
absolutely.
fix it. Okay, and Addie will cast Mending on the window.
Oh, well, you see the mayor reach out. Thank you, Addie. And she'll hand you a gold piece.
Thank you.
But yeah, so other than that, is there anything else you'd like to do? Now that you have the mayor's attention, you could, say, turn in the slod tongue.
Oh yeah. Hey, check this out. She'll like take out the tongue.
The mayor just kind of looks it over and goes, and where did you get one of those?
Swamp.
It was the Feywood, right?
Yeah, you guys were in the swamps in the Feywood.
Killed that thing's ass.
She will count out 5 gold pieces for each of you.
Hey. We in the money.
I will send Lydia out to scout for more of them, because where there's one slod, there are multiple.
It was a blue one.
That's actually really good information to know. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm helpful sometimes.
We will get on that right now, as a matter of fact. And she'll, like, shut her window and then start heading toward the hall of the town guard.
I really want to smash that window again, but I'm not going to.
She breaks the
Arcadia,
window
can you
again.
put me down?
Yeah, sure. Here, go.
Okay. Addie's gonna follow the mayor. Doesn't have to be a scene, but
Okay.
Addie wants to help scout.
Okay, you can absolutely do that. Is there anything else anybody else wants to do before we end session?
Nope.
Almost set.
How about you, Maven? Yeah.
I'm just sleepy.
All right.
Mm,
Then we will head off and everybody say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye,
see you
YouTube. Fuck
later,
you, Dave.
YouTube. Fuck
Bye,
you,
YouTube.
Dave.
Fuck you, Dave. Alrighty, so we will. I will be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and deafen and then